Hello everyone, this is Coach Fierros, and in this video you're going to learn about SMART goals, and this video is related to page 9 of your SMART goals packet. All right, in this lesson you will be able to say what SMART acronym stands for, SMART. You're also going to learn an example of a SMART goal, and you're also going to tell the difference between a broad and a SMART goal. Let's get started. All right. So the acronym SMART, SMART, stands for the S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for attainable or achievable. Okay, they both are synonyms, but we are always going to use both words, attainable and achievable. And then R stands for relevant or realistic, and T stands for time bound. All right, what is a SMART goal? A SMART goal is an acronym goal and is broken down into five parts: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time or time bound. All right, let's go ahead and learn about all the five letters of SMART. Let's start with specific. Now, the S stands for specific. In order for a goal to work, it must be specific. It must be very clear and detailed. It should answer the following questions: who was involved in this goal? What do I want to accomplish? Where is this goal being achieved? When do I want to achieve this goal? And why do I want to achieve this goal? Okay. So if you're able to answer all those five questions, that means that your SMART goal is very specific. For example, I want to obtain a gym membership at my local and work out at my local gym and work out for 4 days a week to be healthier. Okay. Now that is very specific. Okay. Because it says who is involved in the goal, what do you want to accomplish? It says where is this goal going to be achieved? And then also it says when you want to achieve the goal and why you want to achieve the goal. The letter M stands for measurable. Now, a goal has to be measurable to be able to tell you if you have actually achieved your goal. Okay, for example, be able to run for 20 minutes without stopping. That's measurable. Okay, but if you just say get fit, if your goal is to get fit, that's not really measurable. It's not really specific at all. So, when coming up with a measurable goal, you should be able to answer these questions: how many or how much? And how do I know if I reach this goal? Okay. So, for example, where it says be able to run for 20 minutes without stopping, okay, it tells you how many or how much, okay, and it also tells you how do you know you're going to reach the goal. Achievable or attainable. That's what the A stands for, and SMART. Okay. Now, the goal should be something that you know that you can do. Okay. Don't set any goals that you feel that you cannot accomplish or achieve. Okay. It should make you feel challenged, but not so difficult that you quit. Okay. So when setting up an achievable goal, okay, make sure that you answer the following questions. Do I have the resources and capabilities to achieve the goal? If not, what am I missing? Okay. For example, if you want to get stronger, okay, and get stronger biceps, okay, then you need the following resources. What kind of equipment do you need? Okay, well, following resources, like for example, do you go to the gym? Okay, if you don't go to the gym, do you have the proper equipment to achieve the goal? Like for example, do you have dumbbells at home, right? And then also, have others done it successfully before? Now, if you don't know if some other people have done it before, that's okay. But only if you feel that you can achieve the goal, that's the important part. Okay, the R in SMART stands for realistic or relevant. They both are synonyms, okay? They both have the same meaning. So, the goal should be able to be achieved given the amount of time you provide yourself and the resources that you have. Okay? That means that if your goal is realistic, that means that you are the only one who knows that this goal can be achieved. Okay? Now, don't do something to the extreme or don't do something that's going to be really, really difficult for you because that's not realistic. Okay? But make sure that your goal is also something that you're going to challenge yourself as you complete this goal. Okay? So you should be able to answer the following questions. Is the goal realistic or within reach? Is the goal reachable given the time and resources? And are you able to commit to achieving the goal? Okay. Don't set any goals that you feel that you're not going to commit. Okay. Make sure that you set a goal that you feel like you're going to achieve and that is realistic to you. Time. Okay. In other words, time bound. Okay. So a smart goal must have a smart time and an end time. Otherwise, you will never start the goal and you're never going to have an end to access the goal. Okay. So you should know when you're going to start the goal and when is your deadline. When is that last day that you're going to achieve the goal? Okay. So answer the following questions when it comes to time bound. Number one, does my goal have a start date? Number two, does my goal have a deadline? Okay. And then by when do you want to achieve your goal? All right, so this is an example of a SMART goal. Okay, so it's now in PE, we are doing the 15-minute cardio, correct? That's right. In PE, we're doing this 15-minute cardio. That means that how many laps can you complete in 15 minutes? Okay, so in this example, the SMART goal says by December 17, 2022, I will improve the number of laps from 6 to 8 during the 15-minute cardio. I will achieve this goal by running in the park 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Okay, now the words in bold are telling you already if it's measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Okay, now let's look at the measurable part first. Okay, now I know that I can complete a number of laps and improve from 6 to 8 by December 17th. So if I am able to improve the number of laps from 6 to 8, that's the measurable part. That's how I know that I am going to improve my goal from 6 to 8. Now, attainable and relevant. Now, attainable means achievable, right? So, how are you going to achieve this goal? Well, I'm going to achieve this goal by practicing by running in the park for 3 days a week for 30 minutes. Okay, so I know that I can achieve this goal because I'm challenging myself, but it's not too difficult at the same time. Relevant, okay, means realistic, right? To me, this goal is realistic only to me because I know that I can improve the number of laps from 6 to 8 by December 17th, 2022. Time bound. How do I know that this SMART goal is time bound? Because I already set a deadline for myself, and that is by December 17, 2022. Now, I didn't set a start date. So let's say, for example, I'm going to start this goal today. Okay, so my start date is today, and my end date will be December 17th, 2022. So if your SMART goal is measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound, that means that it is specific. And if it is specific, that means that this is a SMART goal. Okay, now, so we have the difference between a broad goal and a SMART goal. Okay, we're not making any broad goals, we're making SMART goals, right? So I'm going to give you a couple of sentences here, and you're going to determine if it's a broad goal or a SMART goal. Okay, let's start with this one right here. I will improve in getting stronger biceps. What do you think that is? A broad goal or a SMART goal? That's right. Okay, this is a broad goal, right? It's not really clear. It's not really a specific. Okay, it doesn't even have a measurable. It doesn't have an attainable. It's not even realistic to me, right? And then it's not even time bound. There's no deadline there. Okay, it doesn't say by how many you're going to improve, by how much you're going to improve. Okay, it just says I will improve in getting stronger biceps. How? Okay, it doesn't even say if I'm going to lift a 6 pound dumbbell, right? So this is really a broad goal. It's not really a specific. Okay, but what about this goal right here? By the end of the month, I will improve my upper body muscular endurance by doing bicep curls for 30 seconds without stopping. I will do an upper body workout for 30 minutes 3 times a week. What do you think that is? A broad goal or a smart goal? All right, if you say smart goal, you're correct. Okay, and this is the reason why it's a smart goal because it's time bound. There's a deadline there by the end of the month, right? Now, let's say I'm starting to go today. There's my start date. So the start date will be today, and the end date will be by the end of the month. So that's already a time bound. It says that it's also measurable. That I'm going to be doing my upper body muscular endurance by doing bicep curls for 30 seconds without stopping. Okay, doing bicep curls for 30 seconds without stopping is the measurable part of this goal. Okay, now attainable. Okay, I will do an upper body workout for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Okay, attainable means achievable. So that means that I know that I could achieve this goal because I did not make it so easy for myself, but at the same time, I really did not make it really, really hard for myself. I made it where I feel I could challenge myself, but at the same time, I know that I can achieve the goal. Okay. Okay. Now, for this one right here, is a broad goal or a smart goal? What do you think? Now get ready to defend your answer. So make sure that you tell me why is it a smart goal and why is it a broad goal. All right. Smart goal. That's correct. Now, go ahead and hit pause and start thinking about where is the measurable part of this goal? Okay, where do you see the attainable part? Where do you see the time bound? All right. So, if when you were thinking about this, if you were able to say that the time bound was by the end of the semester, that is correct. Okay? Let's say the start date was today and the end date is by the end of the semester. That means that it's time bound. You're going to be able to improve from 3 to 5 laps in 15 minutes. That's the part where it's measurable. You know how you're going to improve your goal by how many laps from 3 to 5 in 15 minutes. And the attainable part was the achievable part. Already it tells you how you're going to achieve the goal, and it's by going to the gym 3 days a week for 30 minutes. Is it realistic? Well, it depends. All right. I mean, I wrote the goal, right? I set this goal for myself. So it's going to be realistic to you. Oh, excuse me, to me. But if it's realistic to you, that's great. I mean, you could set this goal for yourself. But if you feel that you cannot improve from 3 to 5 laps, then don't set this goal for yourself because it's not realistic and you cannot achieve it yourself. Is it specific? Yes, it is. I mean, it tells you if that is measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. All right. How about this one? I will work out for 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Is it a broad goal or a smart goal? If you say broad goal, you're correct. It's not really a specific. Okay? It doesn't even tell you how you're going to improve, by when you're going to meet the goal, why are you meeting the goal, where are you meeting the goal. It doesn't say any of that. So it's a broad goal. I will run 7 laps in 15 minutes. What do you think that is? A broad goal or a smart goal? If you say broad goal, that's correct. Okay. It doesn't say when you're going to meet the SMART goal. Okay. It doesn't say why you're going to meet the goal, how you're going to meet the goal, where are you going to meet the goal, when you're going to meet the goal. Okay. How about this one? I will improve my catches in a football game from 3 to 5 catches starting tomorrow until November 30th, 2022. I will achieve my goal by playing football catch with my friends every day for 15 minutes. Where is the specific part here? Well, it is generally specific because it's measurable. Where's the measurable part though? Okay, the measurable part is that you're going to improve your catches in a football game from 3 to 5 starting tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, from three. You're going to improve your catches in a football game from 3 to 5 catches. That's the measurable part. Okay. The time bound, however, is the start date and the end date. The start date is starting tomorrow, and the end date will be November 30th, 2022. Okay. And then attainable. Okay, this goal is attainable to me because I know that I can achieve this goal by playing football catch with my friends. I'm gonna meet this goal by practicing football catch with my friends every day during 15 minutes and 15 minutes. Okay. And it's realistic to me too. Okay. I know that I can improve from 3 to 5 catches starting tomorrow all the way to November 30th. So this is a smart goal. All right, now you're gonna do now page 9. You're gonna do page 9 of your packet. Okay, so on page 9, you're going to write the acronym for SMART. What does SMART stand for? And then also the second part of page 9, you're going to read each of the sentences and you're gonna say why, or you're gonna write if the sentence is broad goal or a SMART goal. All right. Okay, that's it for this lesson right here. Okay, go ahead and work on page 9. And then once you finish this, okay, then that will be all. Thank you.